Hey guys, Kim Flores. Wanted to go live here real quick. I'm gonna wait a little bit, see if some people show up. There you go. Hello. Hey now. Very cool. Yep. Hey, welcome. Welcome. Let's see. We'll go. Yeah, I'll go a few more minutes, see if anybody else wants to jump on. Because I have some questions I want to ask. If it's possible, I want to see what you guys think. Alright. I'll just silence my phone. Yep. There we go. Alright, kitties. Kind of current events, but actually it goes way back too. What I wanted to address in this live video is teach the children to respect others and other people's things and whatever. I welcome your questions. I welcome your comments. Anybody that's watching this right now, I don't care if you even like me. You know, but just some things that are really I just about canceled my Facebook account earlier, guys, due to, you know, current events, what's going on in Minneapolis and all that, and poor Mr. Floyd. I understand that everybody is upset at what happened. I get it. I understand completely. But the thing is how everybody over there reacted and how they're reacting across the nation. I don't know. There's a lot of parents out there that haven't. I know you're trying to raise your kids right. You're trying to raise them right, but sometimes you cannot even be home when they're home. That's just been the way of the world lately. You know, you may be holding down one job, two jobs, maybe more. If that doesn't, you know, let me know in the chat, you know, what that, you know, what your thoughts are on that. Now, I believe that, you know, we as parents have a responsibility to raise our kids right, you know, to respect others, to respect other people's feelings, to see each other as equals, right? You know, not one better than the other or whatever. I mean, I wasn't raised that way, seriously. In my house, it was kind of, I'm not even, you know what, that's probably that's probably a title of another video somewhere down the road. But I wasn't raised that way. But I've come to believe in my own that you know, kids mirror what they see, what they hear. I think, this is just my thoughts now, I think that what we're seeing is a result of what the children have been taught. Now, I'm sure the ones that are doing the writing, there's probably none of them that are over 30 years old. Okay, so they're just going basically on the what's in the back of their mind, and to destroy other people's stuff because you're mad at somebody else makes no sense at all. You've taken the livelihood of somebody else that is trying to make a living for their own family, you know what I mean? And now they've got no place to work. Nice going, you know? I mean, at the moment, in the heat of the moment, it probably sounded like a good idea at the time, you know, because you've been pent up, okay? And you're just trying to lash out. I understand, you know, I understand that. It's just, you know, that's why basically, you know, all I saw today on Facebook was just that. I try to stay away from the news the first thing in the morning because did you know that your mind will replay what you feed it. Okay, so if you're watching all this horrific news on your, I mean, it's going to replay in your mind, isn't it? How many times have you seen something that's so horrific that you keep replaying it in your mind? Your mind thinks that you want to see that, so it keeps replaying it back to you. So whatever you feed your mind, that's what your mind will feed back to you. If it's love and joy and peace, feed your mind that. If it's, you know, kind of stay away from the violence and the horrific stuff, you know. It's just but anyway, back to the children, you know. I mean, it's how we're teaching our children, right? Teach them as they're young to respect other people's things and to make their own mind up for what they want to do, and not be not basically follow in the footsteps of somebody else because that looks like that's a cool thing to do, right? Is to have their own mind and their own conscience, right? So I have let's see, a few questions here. Let's see, I'm going to ask a few questions here. Let's see. All right, so what do you think is the reason some take advantage of others? I would really like to know what your answer on that would be. If you can, just put that in the chat and we'll address that. Okay, and even if you're seeing the replay of this video, go ahead and put them in there, because I seriously would love to know, because it would help me to understand the what's going on out there in the world. Because like I said, I try to stay away from the news. I basically look at the news for the weather, okay? You know, because I need to know that, being, you know, being as a you know, the I don't want to say gypsy. It's just I am mobile, okay? I'm just a mobile digital entrepreneur. But anyway, so guys, I just really wanted to know what the answer to that question is in your neck of the woods, okay? So what do you think is the reason that that some take advantage of others? However way you want, okay? I have another question. Feel free to answer this if you want. Do you believe we have free will to make a living? Do you? Is it up to us? Do we have access to everything we need in order to make a living for ourselves? Or do you think it's basically dictated to us? Like for instance, when I was growing up, okay, my dad came from West Virginia coal mining area, okay? When he grew up, the only place to go to work was in the mines, okay? That was the only place that he had to go to in order to earn a decent living. So he did that for a while. He worked in the mines for a while, so that makes me a coal miner's daughter, right? So he did that for a while, but that was back in West Virginia, okay? He got fed up with that. He decided to just book it on over here to California, where there was work, where there was other work, okay? I mean, he went from one coast to the other coast in order to make a living for his family, okay? He knew in his mind that there's got to be a different way, right? I mean, you don't have to go by the way that you're dictated to, you know. I mean, say you have a family business or whatever, and you've been led to believe that it's you that's going to take over the business for your parents, right? Or something like that, right? And in your mind, you want to go do something else. So that's what I'm getting at, okay? So I'd like to know what your answer to that is also. So do you believe we have free will to make a living? Okay. All right, one more question here. Do you want to be independent of the system? Okay, the system. Okay. There are some, okay, back to that previous question, okay, some of them have been in an environment to where their parents, for whatever reason, were on assistance of some kind, okay? And so as the children grow up, they're assuming, okay, well, this is the way it's done, okay? You know, you do this, you do that, and you either don't do, and you end up getting on assistance yourself. I mean, that's kind of easy money, right? So, I mean, logically, that would be a cool thing to do, is to have money coming in for not doing anything. But some people are just hurt. Some people just can't work. Some people, you know, there's reasons why, okay? But if you, having the mindset, know that there's something else for you, I would like to know, do you want to be independent of that whole system? Okay? That's my question. Okay? So, I would like to have an honest answer to that one as well. So, let's see here. We're going to wrap this up here pretty soon. I am going to have a poll here real quick because it's an option. I think it's cool. Okay. Are you, as you're watching this, okay, are you in business for yourself? Okay, there's a few choices there, and I would just like to know. Okay, this is so I know who I'm actually talking to. Okay, guys, I have been helping a few people lately, more so than in before, because pretty much, you know, before that I was like on my own. It's like, you know, that's not what I was put on earth to do. I was here to actually help others. Okay, you know, get the mind off of me, and I want to help others. So this is what I'm asking, you know, is if you're in business for yourself, okay, I want to know if yes, which means that you're also helping other people, or no, that either you don't or you haven't had the opportunity, or the third option is wish you were. So we might want to work on that a little bit, and I'm hoping that maybe in the near future I can help you out, figure that out yourself. Either you're a yes, no, or wish you were. Okay, so anyway, guys, I just wanted to wrap this up. Like I said, I kind of went off on a tangent this morning, you know, on my personal profile, and I was just about ready to call it quits. That's it. No, but there's somebody out there that's watching this, that's actually in my friends list that are following me, that I might be able to help, or they're in the background, right, watching me, what I do, and learning from me. I hope that I'm teaching a good thing. So, but the whole video here is teach your children how you want them. Teach your children what you want to see in the world. Okay. If it's not too late for you, kind of refresh your own memory. Read up on stuff. You know, get a good feed your mind. In other words, okay. Good self, you know, improvement kind of things, you know, personal development kind of things. Feed your own mind and see what happens in your own life. That's what I'm saying, okay? So you are a reflection of what you've been fed, or what you've allowed your mind to absorb, okay? So and if you don't want to see that in the world, then teach the children what you want to see in the world. So alright, guys, so it's Kim Flores. I'm going to wrap this up. It's about we're here about 14 minutes, and I appreciate you spending some time with me. Alrighty, guys, so you have any other questions, just feel free to drop them in the comments, alright, or whatever. PM me, alright? You can message me, and I'll see if I can answer that for you, okay? So, alright, guys, thank you for spending time with me, and upward and onward, guys, and have a good weekend if I don't see you again. Alrighty, bye-bye.